want to say a little bit more about Train Dreams because the more I actually sit here, and I didn't watch the film that long ago, but I'm already thinking back to it, and I'm like, I want to watch it again. I just watched today, but I'm already thinking of like I want to watch it again. It's so beautiful, and I think it might already be one of my favorites of the year. Um, I didn't get to touch on this in my 1 minute movie review, but it's the film, or maybe I didn't get to name names. The film is so beautifully shot. That was something that, like from the jump, I think the film opens up with like we're seeing a tree be cut down from the backside of it, and it was just like, even from that opening moment, it was just like, oh wow. And then the rest of it, we're set in the 20th century and in the Pacific Northwest, so lots of woods, lots of wilderness, nature, things like that. Joy Egerton is out there, like toiling the ground with his colleagues. Like he's in this period where we're building up all of these things, and he's definitely a part of that. And so we're seeing all these beautiful, just a beautiful film. Like the cinematographer is Adolfo Veloso. Wow, like honestly, exceptional. And the music as well. The score was another thing that just like in combination with all the other choices they were making, that was just something that just like grabbed me right away. And I was like in the middle of watching the film, I said, who did the score? I wanted to know who did it because I was just like, gorgeous. The score is by Bryce Dessner. Beautiful. The director and co-writer is Clint Bentley, excuse me. Joel Egerton as well in this film, like gave such a great, tender, just beautiful performance. It's about a man, as I mentioned in the review, who's he's a part of this like building up all these things in the turn of the 20th century, taking care of his family, all that kind of stuff. And he goes through things. I don't want to spoil anything, but we're basically following this man through like this year's journey with like experiencing this deep grief and trying to like continue to push forward, trying to make friendships along the way. Just kind of just trying to like continue to pick up and keep going with life that we so often have to do when we go through these things. And Egerton gives this brilliant performance. It's so good. Felicity Jones plays his wife in this. I also really enjoy her and everything I see her in. She's great in this. Carrie Condon comes in for a bit. She's great. William H. Macy is there for a bit, and he's doing some great work. It's just all around such a beautiful film. And like I said, I'm sat here thinking like, okay, I just watched it, but I already am thinking of watching it again. And that for me is a really good sign when I like leave a movie, either like being in person, which the thing is, I'm gonna pause on that. I wish I could have seen this film in the theaters. It had a pretty limited theatrical release. I don't know if it was shown in my city. I didn't ever see if it was. But I wish I could have seen it in the theater, because sitting there watching this film and again commenting on like the way it was shot, the kind of like immersive feeling I felt like kind of from the jump. I was like, oh, it would have been so great to see this on like the big silver screen, that whole kind of thing. But I remember I saw when it was coming on Netflix. I put it in my calendar. I said it'll be on Netflix on this day. Get it on your calendar, get it on your diary, like you're watching this film. And I was looking forward to it because I kept hearing so many great things about the performances, about so many different things, and it really did not let me down at all. The screenplay is also an excellent screenplay. It's based off a book adapted from a book by Dennis Johnson. I think the book came out in 2011. I probably will look up that book and see what the vibe is if I want to read it. I don't know, but I'll see. But yeah, a brilliant film. I just really want to talk on it a little bit more because when I like films this much, usually I have like a follow-up video with it, and this is one of those times definitely. But I want just to encourage you to, if you get a chance over the weekend or like sometime in this week, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, that's coming up, watch Train Dreams. It's so beautiful. It's on Netflix, probably everywhere on Netflix. Watch it. It's a wonderful film, and if you watch it, let me know what your thoughts are later. But yeah, really great film. And again, I just need to like mention the name again, Adolfo Veloso. The cinematography, wow. And honestly, I'm gonna keep going here. Look up this movie and like type in Train Dreams, because even when I was like looking up to make sure I had the names of the people, they were telling me about. I was scrolling and I was looking at some of the pictures of like, this is not a good shot here, but some of the pictures from the film, and you will see literally immediately. Maybe I'll try to put some in here of like, oh, this is a gorgeous shot, yada yada yada, and like, it's so brilliant, like so good. Watch Train Dreams.